Ananya stopped letting psoriasis dictate her life. Here's how. The story I'm going to share with you today is that of a customer who's been with us for years. Ananya has a very special place in our hearts as we don't often come across people so authentic and bold. Ananya is a psoriasis warrior and I'm going to share her life story with you today. Hi, I'm Kasturi, a sensitive skincare expert with over a decade of dedicated experience and co-founder of Oleum Cottage. My passion lies in harnessing the power of plant oils for their therapeutic use and in advanced cosmetic formulations to create skincare that truly works. Now, this story is for every girl who's ever hidden her skin. For years, Ananya felt she had to shrink just to fit into the world. She was 7 when she first got psoriasis on her elbows, knees and scalp. Her parents thought it was allergies, but the patches kept coming. Red, itchy, flaky, and also very visible. School was never easy for her. Kids asked questions, some were mean. She had trouble making friends. In fact, one teacher told her not to touch the chalk, the kind of thing that would scar any child for life. The pain went on and took another shape as she grew up. Visiting a salon became a problem and she could feel the huddled whisper. She was once even asked to leave mid-treatment because another client had a big problem. The one thing that hurt more than probably psoriasis itself was the rejection. Ananya learned to hide through social events and she made herself into a person who wasn't into any group activity. Psoriasis stole a lot from her life. She stood out of friendships because they all felt one-sided, and the nail in the coffin was a marriage proposal that vanished after a single look at her arm. That moment broke something in her. After all the crying, she decided she wasn't going to be at war with herself anymore. And the voice inside her asked, what if healing doesn't mean perfect skin? What if it means peace, mental clarity, and confidence? And what if I stop hiding? As things often happen in life, she found an Oleum Cottage post by chance on social media that very week. As she had already used every medication there was to use, she decided to give a chance to activated plant oil. And more than that, a consultation call with us made her trust us. For the first time, she felt like her skin was being heard. The flare-ups became more manageable and her confidence came back a little bit. This one positive step gave Ananya the strength to adopt a comprehensive approach towards psoriasis healing, one that nourished her body on the inside and her confidence on the outside. I want to share with you everything that she did in the order that she did it. Sometimes in life, we tend to take on too much and we don't realize that shifting our bodies and our minds is a process that takes time and patience and a little bit of going with the flow. Ananya started with building a supportive community. Feeling isolated, she sought connection with others who understood her experiences. She joined online support groups and through that found a local meetup, a group of people who were going through different stages of psoriasis. She attended their sessions and found solace in shared stories and, of course, mutual encouragement. Here are a few tips from Ananya. Online forums. Participate in communities on Reddit or Facebook to share your experiences and gain insights from others. You'll be surprised how everything that you thought only happened to you has actually happened to many. Social media. Follow and engage with psoriasis advocates like Sreshta Tiwari, Reena Ruparelia, and Alisha M. Bridges on platforms like Instagram. Follow pages like Holly Dillon's Get Your Skin Out. Always choose wisely who you follow, as there's also a lot of clutter on social media that can overwhelm you. And then local groups. Local support group meetings are the best to build in-person connections. If you're up for it, you could throw out the idea on social media and start a local group yourself. I would like to add here that the Psoriasis Association of UK highlights the value of community support in managing the condition, saying that shared experiences can greatly reduce feelings of isolation. Next, she embraced a holistic health approach. Ananya realized through her conversations with people in her group that managing psoriasis required more than just treatment, and she began exploring the interconnectedness of diet, exercise, and skin health. She adopted a balanced diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods, incorporated regular physical activity, and prioritized adequate sleep. Here are a few tips from Ananya on this. Diet. Replace processed foods with less refined versions or alternate versions of the same foods. That way your taste buds will also be more accepting to the change. Exercise. Engage in moderate activities like walking or yoga, but You must do it consistently every day so that it becomes a part of you. And sleep. In sleep, aim for quality over quantity. A proper night routine can make a world of difference to how easily you sleep off. Next, she prioritized stress management. A common thread across most stories she came across from her community members was the connection with stress. For some, psoriasis started right after a painful accident with a long healing time. For others, it resurfaced during competitive exams. So recognizing that stress often triggered her flare-ups too, Ananya explored stress reduction techniques. She learned guided meditations and deep breathing exercises, and gradually, after a few failures, they became a part of her daily routine. A few helpful tips on stress reduction from Ananya. Journaling is the easiest method of stress management. Just let your thoughts flow, and you can even track your triggers in your journal. Meditation, try different instructors if you cannot do this alone. A lot of people cannot. And therapy, consider professional counseling to develop coping strategies if you feel the need. Ananya then started advocating and empowering others. Once she got more of her confidence back, Ananya found purpose in sharing her journey and aiming to educate and inspire others facing similar challenges. But this continues to be in her must-do list. She says it keeps her going even on bad days. Tips from Ananya on empowering others. Purpose and mentorship. We often underestimate the power of purpose. When you support someone else who's behind you in the same journey by offering guidance and sharing your time with them, you empower yourself. Now, those are some very wise words, I think. Finally, embracing self-acceptance. Last and the most powerful change for Ananya was to realize that true healing involved accepting her condition, embracing her unique journey. She practiced self-love, celebrated small victories, and reframed her perspective on beauty and worth. Here are some tips on self-love from Ananya. Positive affirmations. Regularly affirm your worth and beauty. Make a list of affirmations that make your heart smile and keep them around you in places like your phone, on your wall, in your wallet, and keep affirming. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge improvements, no matter how small, to maintain motivation. And do not punish yourself. If you catch yourself saying anything negative about your skin in your own head, even when you have relapses, stop yourself. Your body has its own rhythm and you must learn to respect. Here were a few ways in which Ananya went from being a social embarrassment in her own head to a confident, proud, very well respected and caring human being in her journey with psoriasis. If this video helped you feel more informed about how you can live a fuller life, even with your psoriasis, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such information and share it with someone who needs. Have more questions? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.